Hello, hopefully I'm in the right one. Public. Hi, okay, so I'm in the right stream. I was fixing a different live stream and it showed me being live in there and I was like, oh, I'm not supposed to be live on this stream. Did it not connect to the right one? Whew, freaked out for a little second there. We can blame Mercury. Can we just yet? I don't remember if we're in. I think, are we officially in Mercury retrograde? Shadow period? The next Mercury retrograde. From August 23rd to September 14th. Yeah, again, we could. Shadow period. Some people say it's 1 week, or it could be 2 weeks. Okay. Should have put that on silent. Feel a little flustered. It's been a hot minute since I've had to do this. That over there. Get my OBS ready and set to go. My foot readjustment. Hope you can hear me just fine now. So hello, welcome on in everybody. While I let the oil soak in, let's do some updates. After a sip of water, of course. I can hear you perfectly good because my gain, or I don't know what you want to call it on here, similar I think when it's called like that, was very low. So, you know, my hair was fine before I hit live, and of course the second I hit go live, it's like, we're gonna act up. Get my oil in. Hi, how are you doing? We were just blaming things on the Mercury retrograde shadow period. Okay, get my oil on. So this was semi-last minute planning to do this video. I actually am not even sure I was planning it until I realized yesterday was Saturday, and I was like, oh shit, Sunday's tomorrow, why don't I just go live anyways? Very productive. How are you? Doing good. Got able to get ready, get up. Got up before my alarm, so that was that. Guinness helped with it though, I will admit. He was very helpful with waking us up before my alarm went off, so yeah, so this was kind of a last minute stream idea. I haven't done one of these live, at least. I don't think I have. Not live. I've done videos like this before. But I'm having an issue pre-recording, like finding the time to do pre-recordings and get them posted and everything to YouTube. So instead, I may do some of these videos live here on YouTube. Can chit chat, can, you know, hang out, get the readings. So that might be something that changes. So when I want to post like a video on like a Thursday or a Friday, I want like a video to be up, I may just go live here and just do the video like live, because I wanted to do some more, get back into pick a card or pick a deck style readings, especially for, you know, the new moons and full moons. Also, what's it called? For any other sort of themed readings in general. And sometimes it's just easier for me just to, for some reason, just like click go live. Just go live. I might even, if it gets really like I don't think it would get chaotic, but if I wanted to, I can always just like do it unlisted and just put that link in the Discord. So if anyone wants to join in and it's like, you know, not public, and then after I'm done, I'll like release it to and put it up from unlisted and go to public. So those are just some of the things. I'm going to fill up my event section in my Discord for the stuff that I want to do for at least when it comes to YouTube videos or lives and Twitch streams. I've already pre-planned. I think the rest of this month is pre-planned with the topics, themes, and whatnot, and the time slots. So I'm going to try to post that. Actually, I'll probably be posting it today, sometime later on today when I'll be at my computer while someone else is streaming. But with those, I probably won't be able to make them Discord events because I think Discord only likes it when you post things a week in advance. So instead of also having like a bunch of different like events, I'm just going to like put a little, you know, text box in there in my event section. Okay. Other than that, like I said, the new moon is happening this Wednesday. It's the new moon in Leo. You know, we're kind of rounding out with Leo season here. Virgo season is coming up quickly, and we do love some Virgo season. We do love that. We love that adaptability and change and that earth energy. This stream really fits into my dinner break. Good, because this is hopefully 11:30 my time. Will be hopefully consistent every Sunday. I think there was one Sunday where I wasn't sure if I'll have something, but it was because it was like 2 or 3 weeks ahead. So, you know, but this week and next week is already pre-planned. So it'll be between also tarot, magic, that tarot content, and sprinkling in a little bit of book content. I do have planned for this Friday to go live on Twitch for like our a first book intro type of thing, just so people can chit chat and we can just like talk about any books. I didn't have any drop frames. This is 0.096% of drop frames. Excellent connection. Still green. Hold on, I'm gonna move that. Green. Okay. I think we're okay. Oh no. Oh no, it says 0%. That was weird. That was weird. Okay. Okay, so yeah, sorry. I just don't want to make sure I was talking to and it was stuttering because I didn't see anything else besides the drop frames. Okay, so yeah, so on Twitch, I want to say Friday. It was supposed to be Friday. I do have something going on at 10 in the morning that day. That's why I'm going to put like a rough estimate time. It could be like 3 or 4 o'clock my time. It's because I don't know how long it's going to take for where I need to go, get my stuff done, and come back home and be able to get ready and stuff like that. So hopefully Friday, fingers crossed, we'll be having our first Twitch stream. I don't remember if I have another Twitch. I think I'll be on Twitch tomorrow too. We're going to do Show Me the Magic for the new moon in Leo stuff. Nope, Dentist will be on Tuesday. Dentist will be on Tuesday for, whatever. I'm not even quite sure what they're doing. I think I'm getting a permanent crown put in finally, I think. But Friday's supposed to be so I can get my license renewed. I have to take the test. So that's why I'm not sure how long I'll be sitting in there. I would love to say I'll be in and out within an hour, but you never know. Okay, so if you are interested in, if you've ever seen, I have the Magic Circle, so that means it is a collective reading, candle magic. It's a whole experience. You don't have to be present for the live reading that is done that night, the Wednesday night of the new moon in Leo. I have the description of it in the description box. And it's to manifest things. We're working with also the King of Wands energy. We're associating that with Leo energy. So it's to help boost the Leo energy, this new moon in Leo, to manifest, to break free and release some things. But with new moons, we always love to manifest. In my Discord, feel free to use the petitions area so that you can leave a petition. You don't have to be a part of the Magic Circle in order to leave a petition. Anyone is more than happy to, to do that, to use that space for your own magic that you want to create that night of the new moon. This is for the entrepreneurs, having that entrepreneurial spirit boosted, that creativity boosted, you know, making sure to keep your standards high, you know, everything we think about Leo with the crown on their head, you know, to making sure that you don't lower your standards. Initiating some action, getting some action, and that King of Wands energy is very influential energy, so we're using that type of energy. Taking up space, not letting anyone make us feel small, not letting us making us feel like we're speaking too loudly when we're passionate about something. Okay. And I think as someone who is a Leo sun and who's been in those positions before of where you feel like you've been too loud, so you've learned to become more quiet and you no longer speak, this is kind of breaking that cycle. This is to manifest, you know, speaking up more, to being more confident, having, you know, getting rid, not, it's really easy to say get rid of low self-esteem, but it's to boost your self-esteem. Sorry, I'm fashionably late. They're absolutely fine, Pingu. We're just chit-chatting. I haven't even started the reading yet. So, yeah, so if you were interested in any of that sort of magic or have any comments, questions, or concerns, you can leave it in the comment section of this video and look in the description box. You do all of that for $11.11, or you can subscribe to my Ko-fi if you want to be included for every new and or full moon ritual coming up, okay? All right, so we're gonna get started here. We're gonna do this. So this one is going to be a collective reading for this new moon in Leo energy. This is just some generalization of what we need to know, some ideas, some energy for this new moon. You know, things to be maybe wary of or be aware of. Something just to keep in your mind. On the night of the new moon, if you're there for the Magic Circle event, we'll be taking a deeper dive using more tarot and oracle cards to really get in there for that collective reading. This style of reading will be a little bit less cards so that it's not overwhelming information, and also that what's it called, so that we can because I want to be able to do this in the future with doing this, you know, for new moons or full moons in general, as pick a cards or pick a deck style readings, or by your rising or sun signs elemental. So like, you know, if you're a fire rising sign or an air rising sign, that, you know, we'll do it by groups like that, you know, fire, air, earth, and water. Okay. So, but right now we're just doing one collective because this was like a last minute plan. And I'm like, I don't know if I've got time to do another, like a 3 deck reading right now. Also, I have no idea what's been going on with my left wrist lately. It's like it hurts when it goes like that. I gotta get like a brace for it or something. I feel like I'm falling apart. Okay, but what do we need to know from our ancestors, from our guides, from our higher self? That with my left angle right now. Like the other week it was like both, but I knew I was doing a lot of writing. This one's still kind of smarts, but the left one hurts a lot more. But the supply chain got it. I was thinking we could just get something to bandage it. Like just use like tape or whatever. Like put a thick sock around it and then tape it up. I'm still waiting on a new spine and nervous system. Everything's on low supply. Okay, that's just like calming to me when I'm just sitting here and shuffling. I'm not realizing how long I'm shuffling for. Until my wrist is like, hey, can you stop now, please and thank you. Not gonna lie, this is definitely where my brain is at. We've got the Seven of Cups showing up here. A lot of ideas, a lot of paths, a lot of opportunities, a lot of deceiving. Just, it's very foggy. Things are just not clear of what path you should be going on with the Seven of Cups. Our challenge is the Queen of Cups, some Cancer energy. I associate this card with Cancer energy. And so the Queen of Cups is right here. So we might be having an issue with home life, with security, with emotions. There could be someone who's emotionally manipulating the situation. There could be someone closest or yourself. It's like you're not trusting your emotions. You know, you're trying to feel one way about it and you're not looking at things from all angles, especially because this Queen of Cups is looking at that cup and she's like working on it. She's trying to make it beautiful. It's like making your home very nurturing. Maybe having that issue, also focusing in on one project that you love. The Queen of Cups associated with love, emotions, and the soul, something that sets your soul on fire in that sense, that water and fire like aspect of like that steam, that hotness. And then we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so things are coming more clear. We're going with this, you know, with this new moon in Leo energy. We're seeing this of like, you know, like I said, with new moons, we like to manifest. Like we're seeing as the moon grows. I think I just got lipstick on my teeth. As we see, as the moon grows, it's like so do our manifestations, things that we're trying to align ourselves with, because you may not really want to be creating something or trying to manifest something very hard into creation, but something that you already want is already out there. So what you're doing is you're trying to realign yourself. You're trying to align your path where it is you're meant to go. You're trying to align with yourself with something that you want. Like if you're trying to manifest abundance, prosperity, there is money out there. How do you align yourself? How do you get on that path? This could be very deeply emotional, especially when we're feeling very stuck. We're feeling very, very stuck emotionally and mentally. It could just be mentally draining. And this could be dealing with aspects of the home, because with Cancer energy, you know, it's that shell, it's that crab. It's that security, it's that protection. It's also related to the Chariot, being aligned on a certain path, traveling, wanting to move, wanting to try something new. This could be very frightening. So it's like, you know, it feels very stuck, but it's just like a mental block right now. It's just a mental block, and it's like it will pass when things become more clear about the situation. Once you also like clear your emotions, kind of just do an emotional cleanse. Some people just might need to cry it out. Okay, so next up, we had 3 cards pop out here as well. We have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups energy. Now, this isn't too bad. The Nine of Cups represent wishes coming true. This represents you trying to make your wishes come true, of being emotionally stable, being emotionally satisfaction. You know, having that, like not too worried about what it is you're trying to manifest. You're just trying to be happy. You're just trying to have joy. You're just trying to be, you know, like I am satisfied with the life that is currently surrounding me. You're satisfied also with the path that you have chosen, the path that you've taken. You know, like you're not second guessing yourself all the time, because it feels like that might be for the new moon in Leo. It's about like, what are you trying to clearly manifest? Like, what is the path that you see for yourself? You may want to ask yourself these deep questions, journal it out, write it down. And it's definitely, because I was talking about that fire meets the water type of that steam, right? It's because underneath that challenge of, hold on, let me hold it up, that Queen of Cups was sitting now the Ace of Wands. Okay, so there's that fire energy, right? We're trying to light something, we're trying to ignite, and like this is that fiery energy. Leo and Leo, like Leo, new moon in Leo, obviously with us still being in Leo season, you know, it's like trying to reignite those passions, because with Leo, it is about the heart. It is about what you love. It is about how you express yourself, how you express these passions, how you get, you know, how you get deeper in your creativity, and how you share. Like, it's like, you know, when they say Leos are very like, you know, they want all eyes on them, and how they want, you know, it's more of like they're a warm glow. They're a satisfying fire. People are drawn into that. That's why you also associate that a lot with the King of Wands in the tarot, is because the King of Wands, he's someone who's very influential influential. He speaks to his people. He speaks to his community. You know, when people are talking about an idea, he's very much so there, and he's very present. And he's like, when you talk to him, it's like you're making that eye contact, you're speaking with them. You can understand that this King of Wands is listening to you and giving you advice. It's useful advice. They're very caring, very warm, and that is the energy of a Leo. It's very fixed. It's very much like, it has that energy of being very stubborn, though. That's where it gets into, no, this isn't the idea. I want to do this path. This is about liberating yourself in that way and making sure you don't get stuck on, this is the only way it has to go. This is something that you're going to want to try out. You're going to want to try out these new ideas, this new thought pattern. Hold on. I got to move this. Gotta move my little wrist thing really quick. There we go. So it might be a great challenge to spark that creativity into finding something that sparks that. And I'm also thinking, be wary. Oh shit. As I say this, I have a candle burning in the living room, and like, don't worry, like Aaron and I are like right here. But I was just like, be cautious though of a candle burning, because I was just thinking of like a beautiful scented candle. It came to me of like that spark, like trying to ignite that spark, the Ace of Wands. Just keep watch of that, especially for me who's also doing candle magic that night. If you are doing candle magic, obviously always keep an eye on your candles, watch them, make sure the flame doesn't get too high. That could also be in reference to yourself, of making sure that you don't burn out, that you don't burn out too quickly, trying to force something to happen that isn't meant to happen. It's about releasing that and letting go. Yes. And then we have strength, but it's in reverse. This is about having patience. Hi. I can't move my camera. I don't know if you can hear him. Oh, well, there is, but what? What? Do you need something? What? Just give me 1 second. Let me see if he needs something, okay? Hold on. Wait, do you want to come and say hi? You got to pay the price. Oh, he's sitting. Oh, there he is. He was sitting there so nicely, then he just got up, started crying at me. So, I'm not quite sure, but Aaron says he's coming down. Okay. I don't know if he has to go potty or something, but you know, Aaron has some now. Only happens, like I said, I sit here and I work during the day on this computer, and he's pretty good. Like, usually he's sleeping on the couch and doesn't need anything. I obviously always make sure he has water, has food available, and that if he needs to go out, it's right behind me, so I like notice it. But the second I always hit go live, he's always like, how dare you have attention on something else? There you go. Okay, so let's get back to it then. Okay, so in invitations that we're saying we have strength. There we go. Okay. We have strength. We have strength in reverse. This is the Leo card. So we're seeing Leo popping up for a new moon in Leo reading. Oh my gosh. What shocking turn of events that is, right? So I said Fight Club every time I get a video call for therapy. Right? Like the dogs, they just know. Nice hair. Okay, so okay, so back to strength. Sorry, when it like happens, it kind of takes me out of the zone. I have to get like back into it. Okay, so but anyways, thank you for the guest appearance of Guinness. He likes to make it well known that he is a part of this. There was someone in your house. Yes. Gotta make them do the chores. If they're gonna be in here, they gotta do the chores. Okay, so anyways, back to trying to get through this card right here. So invitation, it's in reverse. This is having patience with yourself as well. I feel like some of us are being very, very harsh with ourselves, because when you're trying to force the situation, it's kind of like that. It's trying to like, you're trying to force to fix a problem right now. You're trying to force yourself to see it a different way. You're forcing yourself because you're like, I will not be happy, or I won't do things that I enjoy. You won't get into your path of creativity because I have a bigger problem and I don't know the solution. So until I figure that out, there will be no rest. There will be no relaxation. I will not do things for fun. I will seclude myself. And it's like, that's not the answer here. Doing this on your own is not the answer here. To have a nice group to be able to speak with this, or one other person at the very least, is something, welcome back, is something that could be very much more good and beneficial for you. Making sure to remember to nurture yourself, right? And that Ace of Wands, being able to take that idea and being able to run with it, being able to ignite it, initiate that action with it. Yeah, have a good lurk. Go. One. Oh shit, that just flew out. Okay. So next up is the Wheel of Fate. A lot of us have the same feeling of feeling like the universe could be out to get us, but it's not the case. You know, it's really truly not the case, right? So it's more of like feeling like fate isn't on your side, but this is also about like painful changes, right? Painful transformations. To make these wishes come true, you also might be changing what it is that you're wishing for. This new moon is about changing what it is that you want to wish and manifest for. Remember, we're talking about those values, things that set your soul ablaze, things that, you know, we're thinking long term here, even beyond the next full moon. You know, we're thinking about new habits you want to do, things that may have not been traditional, because we have the Emperor as our crowning card right here. It's in reverse. This is some Aries energy too, which this is related to Jupiter, and Jupiter actually is associated, rules over both Sagittarius, Sagittarius in modern astrology, and also, but in traditional astrology, Pisces. And we have, you know, after when we start Virgo season, we have our full moon in Pisces coming up. So like we're seeing like those similar, we're seeing like the how things are aligning with there. Keep your energy. No, but see, in reverse, this is about foundations. This is about having like 4 things that you can rely on, 4 things that are stable. You know, thinking of like the chair that the Emperor even sits on, how it brings that stability. Now, they are an initiator. They are very much so, you know, taking charge of a situation. We may be sitting back a lot, needing a lot more patience. And when we're trying to think things very logically, and this is also reaching out to mentors, thinking of someone, you know, who is better at this than you and asking for their help. Maybe you can trade a service, maybe you can trade, you know, something, so it's not like I'm feeling like I'm asking them for free. You're just like, you know, can you do me a favor, you know, help me with this, or help me figure out how I'm supposed to do this, you know, versus struggling and trying to do it on your own, because this is giving you a lot of anxiety. This is keeping you up at night. You don't feel very protected. We have, you know, we have another 9 here. So we had the 9 of Cups here. Now we have the 9 of Swords. Are we missing? And then the last card here is the 4 of Cups. We are missing, before I say it, let me just triple check everything. We are missing Pentacles. And technically, and any earth signs. Not even the major arcana have any earth energy in them. So we're missing Pentacles. So this tells me money on the mind, but not at the forefront. Priorities. There's not a lot of grounding, says like the Emperor in the reverse. There's not a lot of grounding. There's not a lot of foundation to be felt. You feel like the earth is going to shatter underneath you type of energy. So when we have this 9 of Swords being present, this is waking up from nightmares or dreaming and not understanding it, or not understanding where your dreams can take you, not understanding why you feel like fate is in your design. It's kind of like, it's always just kind of like focusing too much, like completely too much on the negative, that we don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. We don't see, like, you know, was it, you know, after all the rain and the clouds and people are like, look towards the rainbows. We're not seeing that. We're not seeing it because, like, in this scenario, our hands are covering our face, which is another implication with this. Hold on. There we go. With this Eight of Swords that we had earlier, see the person, their eyes are covered. And this is when that Queen of Cups is like, we gotta rein it back. You know, take care of your bedroom, making sure you're setting yourself up for a good night. Have a glass of water at your bed. Nurture yourself. Give yourself some good meals. Do some spiritual protection, some cleansing of your home. Do a smoke cleanse. You know, set water on your altar is another big one there. Put water out on your altar for your ancestors, for your home, for the spirits of your home, your protection. You know, you may want to do that. This is also about lighting a candle. Be very careful with protection for your candle, making sure you're watching it and whatnot. But you can also just light like a birthday cake candle, something that's going to burn very quickly. But this is you lighting a candle for protection, for your answers, just like in, like, you know, remembrance, just being like, you know, I'm grateful, doing it in gratitude. Yeah, but those are just like scented. Those are too big. Not those, because those candles you have to blow out. You can't let those burn for too long. That's another thing too. You can't let your candles burn for too long. Depending what type of candle it is, of course. Okay, and then we have, there we go, the Four of Cups. Okay, the Four of Cups is in reverse. This is the only thing that you can see in reference for, like, earth, you know, earth energy right here. Okay, for birthday party. Hi. I hope you have, happy birthday. I hope you have a great birthday party, or go have fun at the birthday party. Aaron got me really nervous for a second. I was like, wouldn't I know you're a Pisces? I freaked out. I was like, Aaron messing up and causing chaos. I was like, aren't you a Pisces? I'm like, what do you mean your birthday? I think I would know. Like, just pass the message along. Okay, okay. Got it. I mean, most people probably would have said happy birthday to whoever's birthday party you're going to, but whatever. Still a fish, okay. Okay. Anyways, distractions. Maybe, Aaron, I should do this when you're at work and you're just a little less distracting here. Okay, so, but yes, the Four of Cups being here is that grounding energy. It's meditative right here. It's that meditative state. Okay, it's taking that pause. Remember, when we see strength, this does not mean physical strength. This doesn't even mean having to like fight someone, having to have strength over your opponent. This is about you and your heart and having that patience and endurance for this change. This seems like this new moon is bringing out a very painful sort of transformation because you may not be able to see the good in it right now, and that's okay. Some change is just like that. It is not going to be very easy. And it's not meant to be. It's supposed to be shifting the world in that sense. But the circle, the time, everything's going to keep going. Okay. Let me bring out some oracle cards. Probably I live to be chaos. You can do it in your own stream. Okay, so we're going to do some surrender cards, just one or two of them. Definitely going to do some self-care. Because with the self-care portion of this, you can prepare for that new moon energy. You can prepare that for that night if you would like to do it that night, the night before, the night after. He's pre-gaming the kid. Who wants to bet if he's going to actually be on time today, though? Okay, so the first one we have is surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. Excuse me, hold on. Okay, so we talked about this earlier about needing to seek help, advice, guidance, not to like shut people away, and not to feel like you're doing this all on your own. There are resources. There's, you can ask people for help, and if people are offering, take them up on the offer. Even if it's just so small, even, there. I think anytime he starts is on time. Yeah, true. True. For now, we'll see that. He likes to have a schedule set up so that he can blatantly be late when he, puts it up. Okay, and then we have surrender to complete healing, which is very on par with Leo energy as well. It says, open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. This could also be for the Four of Cups, because we see 3 cups sitting in front. So this is an invitation to realize what part of your life, it's kind of like your emotion, your mind, body, and soul sitting right here in these 3 cups, and spirit's like, hey, one of these cups is old and dingy. We need to like toss it out. We need to refresh it. We need to get rid of it. And this is that Queen of Cups cups. Like, this is the cup that's going to be the cup. This is that emotional support. So we're seeing like, if it's not your mind, if it's not your body, then it's your soul. It's the path that you want to be. And why I think it's definitely pointing towards that is because you have surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. It might make things, the transition, very much easier, transitioning to this new phase or this new change in your life versus constantly fighting it or worrying so much about it to where you're trying to force it to be fixed, versus you need that spark of inspiration. You need to have a good night's sleep over it. Don't rush into it. Don't rush into the change. Remember, we just talked about we're still in Venus retrograde, and we're in the Mercury retrograde period. This is a lot of a shadow period. This is a lot of being very like slow to process, very much checking out all of your paths, reflecting on how far you've come before you make the next move. And it's good energy. It's very good energy for that, just to double check everything and not to rush into anything. The bedroom and the yeah. Okay. And then our last card is surrendering your fear of intimacy. You're ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns and stop you from opening your heart. And Leo and the heart is one and the same. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure, I think Leo does rule over the heart. I'm not too familiar with some of those. I only know like some general things. But yeah, I'm pretty sure because it's always been associated with the heart. To that thing. It could be letting love in of love for yourself, being able to nurture yourself, being able to care for yourself, to, see to your needs. Think of it more of like that. It also could be love of friendship. All right, what is some self-care? You gotta let it in. Google says you are correct. Okay. This girl had me distracted and I missed half the reading. It's fine, you can just watch the VOD. We are on to self-care. We have sing, some music, maybe some words. Instead of like words of affirmation, it'd be nicer just to sing songs that bring you joy and happiness. And then we have nourish your temple. This is about nourishing yourself. This is that good meals. This is that home cooked food. That Cancer energy that is present here with the Queen of Cups is definitely like relying on like, you know, food your mother would cook for you. That type of energy. You know, family foods, traditional foods. You know, that could be self-nourishing to yourself. It brings those good memories, associated with good memories for that. This is a hot spot for, I know, a lot of us. Plan a vacation. Plan a dream vacation. Maybe this is more about that path you want to take, the things you want to change. Is planning a vacation, just like a dream vacation, and the steps towards it. This could be on the top of the mind for some people. And then spend time with animals. Maybe you want to plan a vacation that's close to animals, or maybe your vacation revolves, you know, around volunteering with animals, helping animals out. Sure, are you paying? I feel like this also could be part of like a vision board or an inspiration thing, because sometimes it's just inspiring and it sparks that creativity and that imagination for what it is you're trying to get through when you have that like goal set. Like, I want to go on a vacation. Vacation with your pets? This. Need Mexican rice tonight? We still have some in the fridge. Okay, wait. Because it's the new moon in Leo, we're going to add a little bit of spice, but not too much spice. So I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Audacity deck. So you can pick 1, 2, or 3, or you don't have to pick anything. You can take all 3. Oof. So sorry about that, Nyx. Hopefully there's like maybe another shelter though. Some Mexican rice stat, please. Got it. Yeah, here's hoping to maybe find something better. Okay, so you can pick 1, 2, and 3. Or, like I said, you don't have to pick anything at all. 1, 2, 3. Hold on, let me get it open because I still haven't used these just enough. So this one's this one, the first one I say is very, very on par with the tarot reading thus far. Okay, so for number one, and you're gonna be, I know some of you are gonna cringe at the imagery of it, but I just promise just to listen to the description of the card, okay? You have the bottle. I wish I could like. The bottle. The bottle, the Baba, the source of nourishment, the ultimate reservoir of life. And why I'm saying on par is we have that Queen of Cups energy. And in her mind, or in her hand could be the bottle. And it says, what are you bottling up? Your precious gifts are meant to be given away. Step into your power, your authenticity, and your flow by relaxing into the essence of who you really are. Keep the children away. So in this scenario, this is more about you being the child in here, okay? This is that nourishment. Also nourish your temple and all that stuff. Okay? So I know you're going to be like, keep the babies away. But in this scenario, you are the child, okay? And you're getting that nourishment, okay? And stop bottling up your emotions. Stop bottling up your gifts. You want to share those gifts with the world. You know, you'll find people like calls to like. I can't believe I just said that because it's from a quote from a book. And I'm like, you know what? It's kind of true when you're in this type of community, in this space. You can find people with the same interests and you can talk about that and release that so you don't feel so cooped up. You don't feel like you're on your own. Yeah. So I know at first the imagery was going to be like, excuse me? No, it's not what it meant. Okay, let me get to this one. Let me get it in the book for card number 2. Okay, card number 2. You have the burned bridge. It's probably going to stay blurry here because it's too shiny. But the burned bridge. May the bridges I burn light the way. Light a match and watch those bridges burn. The message: as disappointing and disruptive as endings can be, the universe always has your best interests at heart. And we literally just talked about this before when we feel like the universe is out to get you, but in reality it wasn't. That was the Wheel of Fortune in reverse right there. Okay. Divorce and treacherous breakups, disgenuous, fair-weathered friends, narcissist family members, toxic workplaces, even abusive habits towards yourself. Burn, baby, burn. So this is about burning those habits. This is about having more patience in yourself. This is also relating back to being more nurturing, but you may have to burn something. You may need to let that fire take hold instead of trying to tame it so much, to let things burn, let the anger out. Like I said earlier, I was like, maybe some people need to cry. Some of you may need to cry. Some of you may need to, metaphorically want to burn something, you know, like don't take that as burn something down. I know we've had a lot of weird chats in this one. Okay. So this kind of fits the theme of this chat room, but, oh wait, Pink and I are the baby. So no burn baby. But this is more about like releasing those emotions. You may be very angry, and this is those anxieties popping up in here, that sword energy, the 9 of Swords, and a lot of anxiety, and it's like needing to release that, needing to have a form of release, a creative release. You may just need to do like a fire candle, or not fire, like if you can get it to a fire pit, something nice and safe, you know, your worries in there, and to burn them away to help clear the air in that sort of sense, and more of just like cleansing in general. Oh, burn down a candle. Yes, I was like, get a little birthday candle. Just burn that. Okay, card number 3. Perfect. So we had, 13, 1, and then card number 3. You get card 0. The 0 of fucks. All I can picture is I think one person picked 3, and they are going to be like this the entire time, and that's absolutely fine. The 0 fucks. 0, zilch, nada, naught. 'Tis how many fucks I give. Repeat after me. I am no longer available to the energetic vampires around me. What you think of me is none of my business. Prioritize yourself, your health, your emotional well-being above anyone else at this time. Perfect, right? So perfect. Jay's card said, fuck you. Yes. So, yeah. So, we have all of that. Let me see. Where are we at right now? Perfect. Okay, so let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this one up. Remember, if you want more of a reading, you want a deeper dive, you want a candle report, you want all that, more messages for this new moon in Leo, you can sign up through my Ko-fi link to get to the Magic Circle. It is currently open. It will be closing that night. So you have until Wednesday if you would like to join in for the Magic Circle. It's a big event, candle magic, all that fun stuff. So make sure you check it out. Read in the description. We're working with this new moon in Leo to manifest a lot of changes and hopefully to make this transition very much more peaceful. Make it more, you know, like it'll be bursting with energy, but energy we can direct and we can use. Okay. So again, you can check that out. But let's wrap this up with, I guess, an affirmation card. Let's see. What do I have? We'll do a gremlin. a gremlin affirmation card. Let me smash the vampires. Yes. So no, that going for walks was the is the self-care deck. We already did that. There was no going for walks in there. Okay, our affirmation for this new moon. Is that it? Just one? Apparently so. Okay, so in these cards, there's a hidden gremlin. I will be posting the pictures in my Discord so it's easier for you to see. But if you want to try to pause this video and try to find the gremlin and leave it in the comments where you think the gremlin is, you know, let us know. You can post it in there. Otherwise, it will be in the Discord, so it'll be easier. Because I know at least on mobile. I don't know about off the PC, but on mobile you can like zoom in easier on photos because the gremlin can be on the front or in the back, and it will be like gray. It will be like slightly transparent. Okay, so here is the front of it. Also, sometimes my finger like might cover some of it. I do not worry about petty bullshit. I show up, I hunt, I eat. I was thinking like, well, I hunt like lions do, right? And then here's the back before I'll show it first. Like I said, if you want to try to screenshot it, that's on your own. Okay. Your distant ancestors didn't dick around worrying about how good they looked to the rest of the world. They were out hunting animals, battling enemies, and creating empires. That empire, the emperor card. Okay, hold on. They probably smelled like ass and were completely unaware that their descendants would gel their hair, shave their butts, and implant body parts to impress each other. Quit focusing on the surface and do what needs to be done in the core to survive and advance. The future depends on you. It comes from circle. Exactly. So that is our affirmation for this new moon in Leo. I hope you liked that with the, you know, I don't worry about petty bullshit. I show up, I hunt, to eat. This is more about not being concerned about what other people are going to say about you, because someone's always going to have something to say about you, no matter what. No matter if you're doing the kindest thing, not bothering anybody, someone's going to have some shit to say about it. They'll find something because they are just not happy, okay? Okay, the shaved hair is too if they could. Got it. All right, I'll make sure to put that to the side so I can put that picture in the Discord, so you could try to find the gremlin if you would like to do that game. Thank you everyone who's been here today. I'm sure I will see most of you, some of you, either in different Discords and or for someone's stream, some RNG Aaron stream for Dead by Daylight later on Twitch. I should hopefully be back on, fingers crossed, tomorrow. I will let my mods know in the Discord, and then I'll let everybody else know. I should be live on Twitch tomorrow for Show Me the Magic readings on Twitch for this new moon in Leo, because we're really amping up this magic circle. Okay, thank you again for everyone being here. I truly appreciate it. Any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the comment section. Okay, and love you all. Mwah. Bye.